Hey everybody! Jordan here with an OU battle for once against my one of my best buddies, Toxic Spikes, and yeah, so we had ourselves a pretty close battle. Well, not really close, but it was a pretty good battle, except I kind of lost. But anyway, let's get this show on the road. So basically, I'm gonna lead off with my Politoed, my Drizzy Drake, my Drizzle Politoed. He's gonna lead off with a Star Raptor, and he doesn't have Intimidate, which is kind of odd to me. So I just figured, all right, maybe this thing has Reckless. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. He's gonna switch out, and he's gonna go into his Rotom Wash form, and that was actually a good play because I switched out to go to my own Rotom Wash form, so I can go for the Volt Switch or whatever. But anyway, I'm just going to switch out again, and I'm going to go into my Toxicroak because I was predicting a Hydro Pump or something. Instead, he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and that's just going to completely cripple this Croagunk, which is a great play on his part because it is a Sword Stance Croagunk. I will go for the Sword Stance so I can at least get some attack up and see what I can do to this Rotom. But he's just going to go for the Thunderbolt, and that will take me down to the red area. But lucky for me, I have dry skin, and that will recover some health in the rain. But also, I will be getting burned while I'm at it. Since I'm faster than Rotom, I can go for the Cross Chop, and lucky for me, I thought this Rotom was going to survive, but I get a lucky crit, which was totally necessary. But I am very sorry about that, bro. But anyway, so I'm just going to recover some health with this dry skin because I really want this Croagunk to do something in this match other than just get a stupid crit. He's going to go into his Staraptor, his Rex Staraptor, and I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch, predicting his Double Edge or whatever move he has because I know that Staraptor is faster than Croagunk, so there's nothing I can do. I will just die in the meantime due to Life Orb and stuff like that. So, I have no other choice but to send in my Tentacruel. So I can probably take a Staraptor hit, or Staraptor's Double Edge. But this Tentacruel does not take a Double Edge too well. So I kind of lost my Toxic Spike setup guy and my Scald and Ice Beam and stuff like that. So, but he will get hurt by Recoil, which will do a lot to him. I'm going to go into my Gengar, which I probably should have done earlier so that I can try to avoid losing pokes that I need. He's going to go into his Hydreigon, and I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb so I was going to, try to take out that Staraptor. But anyway, so he's just going to get Sludge Bombed, and I will get the Lucky Poison on him. So, I will lose some HP because I am Life Orbed, even though I kind of wanted to do Specs in the first place. But in the meantime, I am going to outspeed Hydreigon, and I will finish it off with a Thunderbolt, which is not very effective, but it will KO it in the meantime. But moving along. So basically, I couldn't really think of anything to take out Staraptor. But he's just going to send Wobbuffet, my worst enemy. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball because if I go for a Sludge Bomb, it wouldn't do as much. And I figured Shadow Ball is super effective. Maybe it will take out this Wobbuffet. No, Wobbuffet lives with negative 100 HP. And he's just going to Mirror Coat me, which completely sucks. Because I needed this Gengar really, really bad. And Wobbuffet always tends to take over the game and it's a game changer and stuff like that. But it's whatever. Wobbuffet's Wobbuffet. It's a klutz. Moving along, I'm going to go back into my Politoed because I figured it would be a perfect opportunity to set up a Belly Drum. I'm just going to go for the Substitute. And it was at that time I figured, okay, Encore cannot get past the Substitute, can it? But it obviously kind of does. It will. So he's gonna encore me again. I don't know how he's faster, to be honest. And I'm gonna have to set up another substitute because he encored me, which is kind of odd how he just outsped my Politoed. If he didn't outspeed me, of course I would try to set up a Belly Drum and try to take out this thing as fast as possible. But he's just going to withdraw, and he's just going to go into his Staraptor again, and I'm pretty sure a Double Edge is coming, so at least I'm hiding behind a Substitute. So I'm still stuck using Substitute, and I'm just going to recover some lefties in the meantime, which will kind of help me with my Belly Drum. He's just going to go for the U-turn, which is kind of odd because I expected a Double Edge. But in the meantime, he will get a crit on my Substitute, which is totally fine because it's a Substitute nobody cares about. So the Staraptor is going to go back to its Toxic Spikes, and he's just going to send in his Wobbuffet. And I had no idea what to do. I'm just going to set up another substitute because I'm still locked into Encore as usual. And it was by this time I thought that Encore was about to end. I figured, you know what, three, 4 turns is enough. I think Encore's done. So the Encore ends up ending, but he's going to go for the Encore yet again, and I'm once again still stuck trying to make substitutes. When in all honesty, I just want to get off a belly dance, or excuse me, a belly drum, so I can like try to sweep his team if needed. But this Wobbuffet is just causing me problems like crazy. God, I hate that thing so much. He's just going to withdraw it, and he's just going to go back into his Staraptor, and I'm almost positive a double edge is coming, so at least I have a substitute ready to like take that double edge. But in the meantime, I'm just going to switch out when I probably should have stayed in, take out his double edge. I'm going to go into my Porygon 2 with an Eviolite, and I will trace his Reckless, which is kind of pointless because I don't have any like moves that are like that don't have any recoil. He's going to go into Double Edge, and I will take that not too well. If it weren't for the Eviolite, the Porygon 2 would have been gone. But I do, and it does end up killing itself in the meantime, which is good. Now he's going to send in his Haxorus, and the first thing that came to my mind was, I got to take this thing out as fast as possible. He's going to set up one Dragonance, and that's going to be much going to be the end of it right there. I knew it. I tried going for an Ice Beam, and it ended up not really doing too much to this Haxorus, which is a good... Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else to take it out with. So he's just going to go for the Outrage. Of course, that's just going to take out my Porygon 2, because Porygon 2, it's just... Yeah, it's just Porygon 2. Let's go with that. I'm going to go into my Politoed because there's nothing else I can do to this Haxorus except for, like, Waterfall it or something. Of course, he's faster, and he will go for the Outrage because he's locked in it, and that will take out my Politoed in one hit. I thought I could live it, but I guess that's not the point anymore. Moving along, I have to go into my last Pokemon, which is a Rotom Wash Form, and yeah, it was at that time. He's just going to finish me off.